Cracker Barrel last night, you know, it seems pretty noisy now that we're out here, but you closed down the hatches and we had the furnace on a little bit. It actually didn't get super, I think it only got into the 30s last night.
Yeah.
So our furnace didn't have to run. Like, we keep it on the lowest setting just to keep it, you know, above minimum.
Right.
And we're under our blankets. I slept well.
Yeah, it's quiet. It was warm. Totally comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, we're next to a hotel. We're obviously at a Cracker Barrel. There's Walmart, Chick-fil-A. It's a huge shopping center over there.
Yeah.
And then we have an interstate right behind Cracker Barrel here. We can hear them out here. You could be in the middle of the forest or the middle of the city. We don't notice the difference at all. Am I wrong?
No.
It's such a funny thing. So.
Not at all.
Anyways, this morning I am feeling the effects of, so we set our New Year's resolutions, which is not even New Year's, and I'm already ahead of the game. We want to go ahead and, I want to quit caffeine. And one of the reasons I also challenge Emma to it is because when she goes and gets coffee and it's not coffee, it's sugar with a little coffee. It's really what it is, right? Like, let's be real. And I misspoke. I said like 5 or 6.50. Those are like $7.50 to $8 plus a tip.
That doesn't matter.
Plus
that doesn't matter.
Whatever I can, you know, because
it's for happiness.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. But long story short, yes, we are saving. We do save a ton of money not going to like Dutch Brothers is usually what it is. Starbucks is still, you know, when there's no Dutch Brothers.
Starbucks is more expensive than Dutch Brothers is.
Is it?
Yeah.
My point? Exactly. We save a ton of money. So that is one thing. Now, it's funny because people are wondering about our finance. We'll have to do a Q&A at some point. So I actually made a post. If you have questions for our Q&A, leave them in the post that we have on our YouTube page, because that'd be awesome. Anyways, I am feeling the effects because, so one thing that happens to me, kind of similar to what happens to Emma, is so what caffeine does to our bodies, nobody looks this up, right? Caffeine is a stimulant. Not all caffeine is natural, it's not. So they use synthetic or artificial caffeine in a lot of drinks, including teas sometimes, which is very concerning. But they are slightly different still, so our bodies react differently depending, right? And your body would react different than mine. But I get pain, so I get memory fog when I'm withdrawing, significant tiredness, that's normal. And if you look at what caffeine does to us, that makes sense. But I also get a lot of like sciatic, very low, like low spine, like unable to walk kind of pain, almost unable to walk. Like it's severe, like it's insane. And fun fact, like you're withdrawing from caffeine every single day. Every morning that like, oh, I need it, is that withdrawal. And people get really mad. You're like, hey, cut coffee. And it's a good, I mean, it is a good thing. There may be benefits to like black coffee, depending on the species, right?
But no one drinks black coffee.
Nobody does, no.
Unless you're a monster.
No, and then, but you add in like the sugar-free stuff, and we have found, actually this is an interesting thing, we've actually found we lose weight when we cut caffeine. Significant, it will fall right off of us. And I don't think it's just because there's extra sugar in the drinks, because we've had sugar-free energy drinks or diet sodas.
Yeah.
Notice though that the people, we've known quite a few folks, especially my family, drinking diet soda, they're not losing any weight, right? And you would think you cut all that crap out, all of a sudden your body goes, oh, cool, right? Caffeine increases cortisol by its very nature. It increases heart rate, your blood pressure. You'll notice all of this, and sometimes that's intentional. But anyways, all this to say, I'm feeling it. I was feeling it yesterday. I was like, oh, at the end of that drive. It was not a super long drive, but like usually I'm like alert and.
Yeah, normally it takes a couple days for the caffeine to work out of your system. Probably a solid like 4 to 5 days for it really to like start to feel better than worse.
This time it's probably the easiest for whatever reason. I have the pain, but but for you get the pain on the side of your hips.
Yeah, I don't get it in my back. I get it in my hips.
That's a weird one, and so I'm sure that others have. You know, varying sensations. But it is still, again, it's so funny because you tell people, you're like, hey, I'm quitting. Why would you do that? They get mad at you. How dare you insinuate, right? And it's so funny because the doctor didn't even want to tell me, hey, maybe, like nobody recommended it even. They're like, yeah, you can if you cut back. But they didn't say like quit. And I'm
well,
like,
it's so hard too because everything has caffeine in it, feels like. Like all the drinks, like there's very few options that don't have caffeine unless you want to drink plain water. But who wants to drink plain water?
Yeah.
And then like, even chocolate has caffeine in it. Like, there's so many things.
Which, if you're weaning off dark chocolate, is probably a good thing to have.
Yeah.
Just in, anything in moderation, right? But it is funny. I now, knowing what I know now about like everything that I'd gone through with my heart and all this, and blood pressure, like extraordinarily high. 210 over 140. What the hell? And nobody said completely cut caffeine. What? That's stupid. But nobody, like not a single that's stupid, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know until you know. That's not the field that we were. Anyways, long intro. We have some errands to run today. Our goals are going all right.
So far.
So we got some errands to run. I don't know what we're going to be up to, but we'll end up finding somewhere. We got a big place to visit tomorrow, I think. And today we just want to get the needful done and find a nice place to park for the night.
Yep.
Let's go. All right, I thought it took about an hour, but Colt got a baffy.
Yeah.
And he hated it.
It was very busy at the Tractor Supply pet wash, but I know why. They're cheap. They're only $10 for a pet wash at the Tractor Supply, and then it's like if you're part of the rewards, it's buy 3 and then you get the 4th one free. So really, it's like $7.50 per pet wash.
Yeah, but Colt's he's still wet. He does not like any part of
dryer.
any of that, especially the blow dryer.
At least he doesn't scream and cry anymore. He used to.
Yeah. Now he just pants his way through it. But yeah, I mean, buy 3 get 1 free. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
And we got propane. That was actually, we also spoiled him a little bit.
We did.
We got him his own little trailer.
Isn't that
How
cute?
cute is that? Isn't that adorable? So it's called K9 Camper, but yeah, no squeaking. And it's kind of like a leather, which is kind of, I don't know.
It'll be harder for him to rip apart, I think.
Colt's not really a big toy dog. Not huge on toys.
He's learning that he can play with us with toys.
Yeah.
So we're the good people to play with toys with.
He wants the attention, and he wants a chase. It's really a chase. So we did also get him a little Chucket. It's a collapsible Chucket, which is kind of cool.
We did leave the original Chucket that we did have with Sam because she loves the Chucket way more, but
look at this little thing. It's called the Fetch Mini Fold. It's a regular size ball, but it folds in half, and this was a $7.59 or something.
$7.79 on clearance, and then this orange piece, once you flip it down, this orange piece slides over the fold so it doesn't like break apart while you're throwing it.
So even better for tiny living.
Yeah.
We're still in El Paso. Let's hit the road. Also, the border was right there. We thought that was El Paso. We saw these colorful buildings, and then as we come down on the freeway, there's like border patrol and all this, and we're like, oh, and then you can see the fence, which is so fun. It's intense out here.
Yeah, so it kind of looks like San Francisco a little bit with all like the colorful houses on the Mexican side, and then you have the big fancy buildings on the El Paso side.
It's kind of funny.
Like downtown San Francisco. It's kind of interesting, actually.
Yeah. is home for the evening, and what a spot indeed. Oh man, this incredible view, and you can even see the moon out here. I mean, you cannot beat this. I suspect we may have neighbors, though those neighbors look like they might be antelope. That's fascinating to see. I don't really know how you beat this. We're on a salt flats just outside of Del City. And the road end is, it's a little bumpy, let's say that. But I mean, we have this whole area to ourselves. We have 5G service. We have a view of the mountains over here, and as well as this mountain range over here. The weather is in the low 50s.
Low 50s, but sunny.
But very sunny. Our batteries are completely topped up, and we're running our fridge off of sun. What more can you ask for?
No, this is a beautiful spot.
No, and I mean, I suspect, fingers crossed, we get a really good downpour on one of our next travel days.
But not while we're out on the salt flats.
No, because then we're stuck in here. But I mean, other than that, that's the only thing that I'm like, yeah, I mean, spray down the undercarriage, right?
Yeah.
But even so, our Escape trailer has an aluminum frame on it. That was something that was important to me.
Yeah.
And that you're not worried about corrosion there. I mean, obviously you don't want salt sitting on anything, but not, you know, we have a steel structure on our truck, so I'm more worried about the truck than I am the trailer.
Right.
And we did remove the anti-sway and weight distribution bars, of course. And man, you should, everything's like twisting and they're doing this whole thing.
It was worth it.
It's just fine.
Yeah.
It's just, now the weird part though is like, it's just weird having the whole thing to ourselves, and it's sort of like there's not a perfect place to go, but there's also not a bad place to go.
Right.
What?
And you got yucca trees, which I love.
Yeah.
You got some bushes. You
You can see
salt.
those up there. Now I will say the only thing that might make this a little bit better would be sort of an outdoor mat. Just to like, I don't know, a little bit of an outdoor mat, maybe 2, you know, just to give us a little bit of space. But otherwise, I'm not complaining by any means. But I'm thinking about like, we're not really gear people. You know, a lot of people are like, what do I need? It's like, well, a hose and a stinky hose and gloves for those. And then the rest of it's, I mean, I just say throw all the solar on, but that's not really gear that people typically think of. But this is one that might be nice.
Well, and we've never been outdoor people because we've always done a lot of urban boondocking, and so.
Or you're in the Pacific Northwest where you're never going to use that mat because it will just get disgusting.
Right. So now that we're in places where we could use it, it might be nice to have.
I can't believe this view.
This is awesome.
We got this whole thing to ourselves. We can scream! And it doesn't echo. That's interesting. Although there are some RV desert dwellers out here, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool. And just like that, with the magic of editing, we are completely set up. This spot out here is just surreal. It is, I can't believe we have this whole thing to ourselves. It's quiet, just incredible views everywhere. Man, oh man. Got the awning out because why not? I mean, we have it. And like I said, I think it would be nice to have a little, you know, a little outdoor rug. I think that would pay off. And it's so weird, right? Having lived for so many years in the Pacific Northwest, and they're just, the climate's completely different, right? We don't really worry about mold anymore. And especially since, you know, we'll go up north in the summer, and yeah, there's humidity, but it's not really something that we've been too concerned with because we're running the AC anyways. But in the winter, you're not running the dehumidifier and the AC, you know, in the Pacific Northwest at least. But here in the South and, you know, the Southwest where we enjoy hanging out, and even in Florida, actually, Florida was really, really nice in the winter. And as long as you run the fan, I mean, we just have no worries about that, which is really nice. I mean, what else is there to say? Like, this is, it's such an upgrade, but it is quite a difference. So it's kind of funny though, how you get used to mitigating certain issues, and then all of a sudden one day they're just not an issue. You just, you just move your whole home. So that is something to be grateful for, that's for sure. Wow. All right, Emma has been killing it with the cricket related projects and picked this bad boy up at Walmart on the sales. And look, it's got a little logo right there. That's kind of fun. And then the back, a big boy, especially in places like Las Vegas, and a little something on the sleeve, as well as a little, like putting that little hidden flamingo there. Look at that, not nice. Yeah, it's a little pink, a little feminine, but I think it's all right.
I think it's not too much pink for you.
I don't know. It's dark enough, but I'm also like, I'm an obnoxious personality.
He's like a party in the front, in the back, and all the sides.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Who am I trying to impress? You know what I mean? But that's a real nice thing. This spot is spectacular.
Yeah, this was a good find.
Sandy saltiness.
Yeah, Colt had a blast. I took him out to run around. He had a blast playing.
Right after his bath.
There is like a barbed wire fence kind of over there, that way, like far that way when we were on a little walk earlier. And it was like down in part of the thing. And he had been running from stick to stick. And he ran up and he almost bit down on the barbed wire like a stick. And I caught it. I called him back just in time. And luckily he listened.
Ooh. That'd be a bad day.
Yeah, he was like ready to chow on it like a stick.
But it's a great place to spend a couple days, I think. A day, 2 days, we'll see.
Yeah.
Today, tomorrow, the next day. I don't know. We're in no hurry.
No.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not even the new year yet. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, maybe we leave the trailer here and go down to the national park.
Maybe.
I don't know. Depending on how far it is from here.
I'll have to look it up.
It's a bumpy ride out, though.
Yeah,
so I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, anywho, thank you guys for watching. It's this is a nice little adventure we're on.
Yeah.
We're gonna calm down for a week or 2 or 3, and then hit the road again. And yeah, it's kind of cool to visit family, calm down, and then keep going. You know?
Yeah. It's a nice little change of pace in between all the fun.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.